Imagine getting fired by someone who thinks you're worthless, only to hold the power to destroy the biggest deal of their career. That's exactly what happened to me. She thought she ended me, but instead, I ended her $100 million empire. If you've ever dreamed of seeing karma slam the brakes on someone who wronged you, then you're going to love this story. Hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up, because this is one of the most satisfying corporate revenge stories you'll ever hear. I worked for one of the biggest tech firms in the city. Sleek offices, glass walls, people walking around with their Starbucks like they own the world. And in the middle of it all was her. Let's call her Vanessa, my boss. The kind of woman who walked into a room and made everyone feel 2 inches tall. Not because she was brilliant. No, it was her arrogance. The way she looked at people as if they were tools to be used and discarded. At first, I thought she was just tough. But soon I realized she was a predator in high heels. She dismissed ideas without even listening, took credit for her team's work. And if you ever dared question her, she'd smile that razor-thin smile, the kind that said, "Enjoy your job while it lasts." I was on her team for 2 years. I poured my heart into every project. Long nights, weekends, missed birthdays. But to her, I was invisible. Until the day I dared to ask for a promotion. I can still remember the moment. I sat across from her in her glossy office, hands slightly shaking but voice steady. "Vanessa, I've been here 2 years, led 3 major product launches, and I think I've earned promotion." She leaned back in her chair, eyes cold. Then she laughed. Not a polite chuckle. A full-on, cruel laugh that echoed in that glass box. "You? A promotion? Please, you should be grateful you even have this job." My stomach dropped. My face burned. But before I could even process it, she slid a paper across the desk. "Actually, forget it. You're done here. Effective immediately." I was stunned. Just like that, years of work gone. She smirked at security, escorted me out like I was some kind of criminal. Humiliation doesn't even begin to cover it. I felt worthless, powerless, disposable. But what Vanessa didn't know was that she just made the worst mistake of her career. You see, during my time at the company, I'd been the main point of contact with a potential partner, a massive international firm. We're talking a $100 million deal that could make or break our division. I built that relationship from scratch. Countless late-night calls, flying across time zones, smoothing out cultural misunderstandings. These executives trusted me. And here's the kicker. When I left, I still had their direct line. 2 weeks later, my phone buzzed. It was them. They wanted to finalize the deal. Vanessa was about to sign the biggest contract of her career. But they wanted me to oversee the final stages. And in that moment, as I stared at that message, something inside me shifted. I wasn't powerless. I wasn't disposable. I was holding the match. And Vanessa's empire was soaking in gasoline. I knew I had a choice. I could walk away, lick my wounds, and let her win. Or I could make sure she felt the humiliation she'd thrown at me. So I picked up the phone. "Hey, it's me. Yeah, I'm no longer with the company." "Vanessa?" She fired me. "Look, I just want to be honest with you guys. If you're about to sign this deal, you should know who you'll be working with." I didn't need to exaggerate. I just told the truth. About her arrogance, her dishonesty, the way she treated her team. There was silence on the other end of the line. Then a slow, cold reply. "Thank you for your honesty. We'll take this into consideration." Fast forward a week. I was sitting in a cafe, still job hunting, when my phone buzzed again. This time, it was a news alert from the business section. The deal, Vanessa's $100 million golden ticket, had collapsed. Word spread fast. The international firm pulled out, citing concerns about leadership integrity. And just like that, the deal she'd staked her career on evaporated. I pictured her in that glass office, reading the news, face pale, her little empire crumbling. And I won't lie, I smiled. She had fired me like I was nothing. She had laughed at me, humiliated me, thrown me away. But in the end, I was the one who had the last laugh. Her career never recovered. She went from being the rising star of the company to the cautionary tale whispered in boardrooms. And me? I got a job offer from the very firm that walked away from her. They said they wanted someone with integrity, someone they could trust. I took it, and when I signed that contract, I swear I could still hear Vanessa's laugh echoing in my ears. Only this time, I was the one laughing. Sometimes, revenge doesn't come from rage. It comes from honesty, from showing people who someone really is. And the sweetest part? Watching karma do the rest. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and drop a comment below. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? And of course, subscribe for more stories that prove karma never misses.